Happy
band,
holidays.
but I have to shift and adjust. And one of my thoughts for you guys is wondering how well you are shifting and adjusting to sudden change. Okay, but do me a favor, man. Everybody be in the Discord first thing in the morning. Everybody else consider joining the money team, but please join. Understanding this, we got a short week, so you and your likelihood, if you are wrong out the gate, remember this: you don't have as much time to recover. You don't have the full 5 days. You ain't gonna have the full 5 days this week. You won't have the full 5 days next week. Okay, last week was your last full week of the year. Follow me and make sure this understood. Okay, so this week you got 3 days and 2 days off. The next week, same similar scenario. The market won't be open.
Okay. I couldn't stay away from the stream, so let's check in on where we're at here. Wednesday half day was solid. Sort of rejected all-time highs. Bitcoin holding fine. Nothing too special. Doesn't look great. Small caps, little green day, it's fine. Natural gas came back a little bit. Crude oil hanging in there. The dollar, a little green day. Not really sure how these are all related. I'm not going to pretend like I do know. Very few people do know. And when they do know, they know it in very specific situations. Nothing is screaming, watch out. Soybeans, some strength. Silver, pulling back a little. Gold holding, so silver isn't quite coming back yet. Palladium has had a pretty massive pull. Saw it pre-market and then it did pull significantly. This is kind of a weird way to look at this, but we'll look right at PALL to see that massive pull. So directly at pre-market. This is significant. This is 4%. Platinum, big pull and a bounce. So PPLT had that bounce. And then industrials holding up. Utilities, a little strength. Energy, nothing special. Staples, a little bounce. Discretionary, hanging in there. Financials, more strength. Healthcare, building, and pharmaceuticals, building. We can ignore that. WIC. So, biggest stocks in the market here. Let's see what we got cooking here. NVIDIA pulling back a little here. Pretty incredible 5 days of strength, just as reference. It's the market just pulled up 6 days in a row. So NVIDIA is the market. That's all checking out. Google, same deal. Broadcom, same deal. Tesla is kind of its own animal. Doesn't look awesome. TSM moving with the market. Lilly building. Palantir, not sure what to do with that. ASML, looks like TSM, little bobo rolling over. Not great for China. AMD, whatever. GE, looks like the market. Micron had been choppy and then had a big move. CAT is maybe worth a, I don't know if you can buy it here or what. Merck really exploded out of that base. CRM, more strength with the market. App rolled over some. LRCX continued up. These semis were great. Shopify building. AMAT looks interesting. Qualcomm looks interesting. GEV holding in there. I think what I'll do is I'll do another scan. You know, to pull names from. But right now, this is actually live. If you're seeing this live, this is live. So not only is it live, but your comments actually show up here. So that's pretty cool. They show up on the screen for everyone. Right there. So that's cool. GV hanging in there. Booking still looks like it could go. And you know what? I'm already going back on myself. AMAT and booking. So I'm going to drop AMAT on here. Booking as well. And then what else is cooking here? Intel looks pretty weak. Boeing, that was a pretty awesome move. Even though it's below the 200, keep that in mind. APH is ugly. Another semi name that already went. ANET holding strength, but weird to buy here, I guess. Weird it didn't go with the semis. Gilead, Pfizer is ugly. Blackstone, I don't know. Crowd, not great. Vertex looks super good. KKR, don't know if that's going to go or not. Gold, hard to buy up here. CEG, maybe building out here. Don't love it. It's just not a lot of strength compared to the market, but Hood ugly, HCA rolling up a little. CVS had some strength. Dash, ignore that. AAM, nothing to do there. CDNS, nothing to do there. APO, it's hard to hate it, right? So APO's got to stay on there. HWM, it's a ton of strength in aerospace. CRH still a contender as well after some messy moves. Dell just under the 200, we can ignore that. Airbnb, it's just too extended. Although it's not short yet. Regeneron, whatever, new whatever. RCL, Cruises, probably a little played out at this point. Corning, don't know what to do there. B could pull back. Snow rolling over. Infi, nothing. FCX, can't buy it up here at all. Another big, well, little red day, but after a few green days. Marvel, whatever, semis, WB, I don't know. WPD, ignore this. CMI, ignore that. Net, some strength, ignore that. TEL, CNQ, Power, it's Quanta. VRT with CG, I don't know about that. Autodesk is ugly. Carvana, yeah, that just never built out anything interesting. Seagate is holding, but these memory names, it's hard to say if anyone's super viable. I mean, Seagate, that doesn't look like it's super strong. WDC looks strong. PCAR is holding in there, a little messy. SLB, that ended up selling off. I guess WDC is interesting. But hard to see exactly where. NXPI continues to look sketchy. WPM pulled back, a gold name. IDXX, nothing here. Rocket had a little green day out of this. Strength. So yeah, if you get a move up and then it goes sideways and holds, big hammer candle, even though it's red, you can still get some strength out of there. So can't buy now. ALNY, I don't know. URI did have a little green day. It did look good. It still looks a little interesting. It's on the watch there. It's just PSAX, maybe bottoming, maybe not. I'm not one to buy that kind of stuff. VLO, I don't know. DDOG, just see, that's why I don't buy that. DDOG going over ACI, I don't know. AIG's holding in there. Delta holding in there. Building out a messy flag. Ferg, I don't know. And PWR, I don't know. AU, I'm not sure. Baker, I don't know. Baker Hughes, target some strength. Reddit, not sure what to do there. DHI, not sure. Rocket Lab looks okay. FICO looks okay. CCL, I guess, it's at a key level again, so keep it on watch. It's not kind of a fail a couple days ago. CCJ, I don't know. Agilent, I don't know. Estee Lauder, it's kind of wiki. IQV, not sure what to do there. eBay, unsure. New, that had some strength after a sideways move up. Keep that on watch. Trying to get better at these ones that have a little inside day or tight day after a move up. They look like they're overextended, except some of them don't do that. INSM, kind of in that boat, except I don't know if they're such a big red day. Eris might go down, might go up, I don't know. UAL, airlines are choppy, look at that. SanDisk had some strength. See, this is what I'm talking about. Green, goes sideways side A, and then green again, so. CLS, same situation. Of course, this is what the market did. There's Mongo pulling back a little after it's just been going up, up, up. Yeah, market just went up, up, up. Didn't have any tight days at all. See, this is an example of not a tight day on KGC. Microchip, not really sure. EXP might pull back. PCG, I don't know. SoFi, kind of weird. CN. Maybe if it could have one more tight day. This is a lot of move for CN. Same with FIX, a lot of move. OIV, I don't know. ODFL remains flagging. Still not sure what to do with that, but put that on watch. Probably gonna end up having a big watch list and then just going through that later. NTRA holding in there. HPE rolling over a little bit. Hum, I don't know. Teradyne. A lot of tight days after a move up. That's what I'm talking about. This failure is a little concerning on the 22nd. So that's a caveat. Morning fail. Solar space or whatever. Sats could be okay, but I don't know. Energy, I don't know. Core. Same situation with that morning failure. Although it looks good to have a green day on Friday, or whatever, Wednesday. LPLA, I don't know. Although that's a tight day again. I mean, kind of like here. Big volume here. Saw big volume on the earnings day. Big volume here, and then made a move actually after earnings. Just too gappy. I don't know what to do with it. Gappy's good, but it also is gapped down. Dollar General holding. IBKR holding in there. FSLR holding. This one has been volatile. Not sure about that. A-Lab, semi. Holding top of a range. Light in the core bucket. Hard to buy. CRDO building out. Ulta, green day after that. TPR, green day after a gap down. EXE, I don't know about that. ZM, moving average. Buy, I don't love that. Commodities, I guess that works well, but I don't think that's a commodity. Google Meet or whatever. Rivian, let that be. This is a lot of strength. It's a slow mover. Well, it's kind of choppy too. Don't know how enticing that really is in reality as far as entries, tactics go. SDLD just continues to channel, so unfortunately it's channeling up, makes it difficult. OMC is often all over the place. Affirm, whatever, JPL, I don't know. Dollar Tree, I don't know. Flex, I don't know. PHM, I don't know. NBIS rolling back a little. PAS rolling back a little. Devon starting to look a little not great, but hard to see. ON, I don't know. United Therapeutics, I don't know. Pure Storage, just terrible. Move down after that initial move down. That's why it's just not worth getting this little one just to break that support. Bloom might be okay here. All these stocks really have this wick, so I'm sure the market had that. What's the thing? The market actually did not have that on the 22nd. I mean, it did a little bit, tiny wick up there, but not really. So I guess Bloom is on watch, but it's, you know, it's on watch. It's a new pattern for me. Those sideways days. ASTS space pulling back. Ignore that. This airline is holding in there pretty well. Southwest. Compared to the other airlines, which already went a little bit more. Twilio is holding in there. Still have it on there. Don't know what to do with that. Aluminum. Illumina. Sounds like aluminum. Aluminum. Still channeling. I don't know what to do with that. THRW. Sideways days that are tight. I'm a little skeptical, but we'll come back to it, I'm sure. ILO. Big wick though. DKS, whatever. WWD. Holding up there. BQ. IONQ. I don't know. TLN. I don't know. ALB. Incredible strength for ALB. I mean, I guess it's a one-day hammer candle here, but it's hard to not like. FN, I don't know. CRS strength as well. Now it's seems pretty difficult up here, but I guess it's on watch. Roku, another tight day. Gotta love it. HII, dunno. AA, maybe pull back. Iron, starting to look like this could explode up, but it's too early for me. But famous last words, NXT, KTOS, I don't know. HL, I don't know, pull back. AVAV, whatever, Joby, whatever. ENTG, maybe. But it's building on there. mRNA, I don't know. Oklo, I don't know. CDE, I don't know. PMRN, I don't know. APVX. Incredible strength in bio, but can't buy that for sure. Incredible cruiser strength. And CLH pulled back. Is it airline's a little choppy? AAL, I don't know. Gap, I don't know. QBTS. Just gonna leave that alone. MP. Again, it's in that iron bucket. It's interesting, but I don't want to be too early. UiPath, it's in a weird spot now. AG, maybe that can hold, but not tomorrow or whatever, Monday. Bros, I'm not sure. RGTI, yeah. QBTS, not sure. CYTK has that resistance from up to 71 wick. Lyft, I don't know. APLD, I don't know. C1, still an acquisition. Cipher, an iron bucket, but not as good. PL, holding up, but not sure what to do up here yet. Open looks like it's going to go down now. ANF still chugging along, still can't really get an entry. HUT had that news, but not sure now. Wolf, I don't know. LEO, I don't know. Fold, the acquisition thing on DS, nothing. OAOI, coherent bucket. BBAI, I don't know. Maybe behind a big flag. HIMC had a pull, which was nice, but not super easy. Is this before market open? Yeah, it was before market open. It's not really liquid anyway. I don't know. This barely makes the cut. And then lunar space. So as far as names, maybe I'll just go through all these ones and then see. ALB definitely looks interesting, but I do worry that that's too extended. Vertex definitely starting to look really close. It's had a lot of strength, but the market has as well. Love is solid, but needs to build out maybe. Bloom, I just want to observe that. ODFL looks interesting, definitely. NUE, let that go. CCL, maybe that'll hold. WDC, a little more speculative. CRH, kind of a low flag situation. APO, a little choppy. AMAT, just marching up, let that be. Selk is a slow mover, but it's at a pretty cool spot. PLNT had a little failure. I'm just gonna maybe let this one slide off watch. It's hotels anyway, so whatever. TSEM, kind of challenging here, but we'll watch it a little bit. VTRS did have a breakout day. We'll see if that has one more day. Roku is definitely looking appetizing. TKO, another green day. So pulled out of that flag. Now it's really out of that base. URI, I mean, it's already gone, but I guess it proved itself depending on how you look at it. Tesla's on there, but ugly QBTS. I'm just going to take this off. I don't know what to do with this now. I mean, it's probably going to build from there, but keys had some strength out of there. FNV building out still. The gap makes it weird. Bill holding that level, kind of. Diva Biotech continues. I think we can take this off the list unless it builds something out. It's just too difficult and scary to buy up there. CRM, gone. A lot of green days in a row. Twilio letting that come back a little. 5 at a gap up, but we'll let it be. SanDisk went, so that's already gone. Mongo's starting to drift down, so maybe we'll just get rid of that one. Gold might go, but not immediately. Service Titan looks pretty messy. I don't know what to do. GCT is starting to look good, although it did have a little bit of a failed breakout there. Lulu, red day, give that time. COO, building something if that can have one more tight day. PCAR, let it go. So STLD channel is difficult. I kind of just want to get rid of it. EAT looks pretty awesome. CBRE, built out of there. Let it go. CLF holding that. URI. So URI, Vertex, EAT, Roku, Teradyne has strength, but has that wick to get through as well. And then from up here, AIG, still on watch, but maybe we're just going to take that off to talk about this. BMY still looks interesting. ARWR, little fail breakout there, not sure that's quite ready to go. And then Baidu, that looks interesting. Not great strength in BABA, but booking's okay. Jazz, little failed breakout. So maybe we'll let Jazz simmer as well. So that EAT looks interesting, that URI looks interesting. And we could talk about Roku as opposed to Baidu, although Baidu's a big name. So that's a lot of names. That's 6 names. And yeah, we'll go from here. This is actually live. Your comments do show up here. I'm going to tune out though. This is about as fast as I've ever done this, but it is a holiday for those who celebrate. And a market holiday for all. Laters.